Good evening, everybody. Welcome to this week's Tier 1 stream, round 9 here at Zandvoort. Comms tonight is just myself, Clay Mull, and first car out on track is Split, so we'll jump on board. Evening Mechanical, evening Toby, thanks for tuning in. Dry quality. Rain 14% at 30 minutes, 78% at 45 in the race. Right, so it's going to end wet. Oh, that'll make it interesting. Any early safety cars or anything like that, or safety cars midway through the race, will just prolong the race a little bit and push us into that rain period. But we'll see how it goes. Zandvoort is a track we do normally get some wet weather at. I think every time we're here we get wet weather. Whether it's in quali or just a spell in the race. But I don't mind it, makes it more interesting. Not one of the favourite tracks of mine to watch or to race. Just always feel it's a bit of a follow the leader type track. Not much opportunity to overtake. Bit of a go-kart track. Evening Nibs, mate, thanks for tuning in. And there we go, Flicks was the first time on the board, a 110.585. Toby beating by 7 thousandths on his first run. We've got VDV in sector 3 at the moment. We've got Luke just about to start his lap, so VDV's next to cross the line. And what does VDV do? A 113.4, so that's not challenging. We've got a McLaren coming. That's Nibs on an outlap. Aston of Chip will be next. And then the Ferrari of Kieran just behind him. See what both these two manage. Chip coming round that final corner with around 50% ERS. Going into the corner, sorry. But 111.5 from Chip. Kieran 109.9. Now, if I remember rightly, this is a track Kieran's always done well at, so I think he'll be well up for a half decent result here. Colin there 110.1. Kieran and Colin setting the pace there early. We've got Luke just coming up now to the final corner. Got a Haas ahead of him. Toby or Riker. I think they've gone for a second run. Have a quick check of tyres. Everybody on the softs. Luke managed a 110.4, so P3 for Luke at the moment. Nibs coming up to sector 3. Red Bull or VDV just no, VDV already crossed. Who was it? Oh, Panda entered the pits. VDV's gone for another lap, it looks. And Nibs 110.1, 796 thousandths behind Colin, puts himself P3, just ahead of Luke. Couple of attempts ahead of Luke. Alpine up to the line now. That might be Josh. Yeah, Josh just starting a lap. Got the two V carbs. Rick behind his teammate. And Rick, a 109.7, puts himself P1 straight away on his first run. Got a nice little slipstream there of his teammate, Airways, who is going for another lap. As Colin says, Kieran with a bad knee. Yeah, Kieran dislocated his knee this week, so... Yeah, not half bad. He'd probably dislocate it more often. Maybe it's turned it into a bloody left foot instead of two right feet. Who else have we got? Josh, Dylan, both on laps. Josh just coming up to the final corner. You can't say you've been averaging 9.8s, 9.9s, Colin, when you've set a 110.1. Josh 111.2, so there'll be some improvement from him. Dylan round the final corner now, still got a lot of battery, so I'm guessing he's backed out, he's going again. Yeah, he definitely is. A 124, 25, 26, 20, yeah, 26.4 was just a little bit off the pace. Airways, is he still on his lap? Yeah, he's not improving, so he's backed out. We got Lockman on a lap now. Just started one. I need Pink and Bobo to get out and set laps so Kieran's not that high up. I don't like it. Cheers, Bobo. He's on an out lap now. He must have heard. As Colin says, Panda was in the wall at the bank turn. Now, you say bank turn, and I'm going to be that guy to ask you which one. Is it turn 4 or the final corner? And both of them are very banked, and there are a lot of other bank turns. See what Harry manages up to the line now. 111.1 puts himself P12. We've got Oliver on a lap, purple sector 2. Could be because he's not set a time yet. Just coming up to the final corner now. And Oliver up to P3, 110 flat. What can Bobo do? Bobo and Pink are the two to watch. We'll just have a look at how driver standings are going. Tier 1, we've got Pink in P1 on 140 points. This is before last week. Last week's standings are up, so this is after Mexico. We've got Pink in first on 140 and Bobo second on 111. So Bobo has some closing to do. Rick's improved on his second runner, 109.5, improved by about a tenth and a half there. So Rick definitely looking quick this quali session. Bobo a little wide there into the final corner. Thought he might have invalidated, but it looks like a quick lap. 110 flat, puts himself P3. Bobo still not challenging Kieran. Not what I want. Panda's on an out lap. Chip's on an out lap. We'll jump on with Chip, he's in front. See what he manages now through the S's. Two tenths under at sector 1. So that, oh excuse me, that's still got him down in 16th. He needs more than that. Needs at least another tenth to get Josh. See what he can manage through sector 2. Oh, sorry to hear that, Pink, mate. Yeah, not good news, mate. So, yeah, sorry for that. I missed Chip's sector 2 split. See what he manages now out the final corner. Burning all his battery up to the line. And he improves by only 3 tenths. So 111.194 puts him just above Josh. That's it. Panda 12.1. So Panda currently 17th. We've got Dukes on an out lap. We've got Airways on a hot lap. So we'll jump on with him. Through sector 1, almost quarter of a second under, so that'll move him up. Probably just ahead of Colin. See what he manages through the rest of the lap. Almost 4 tenths under in a purple sector 2 from Airways, so definitely improving. It's going to put him around that top 3 mark. Rick happy with his time, he's retired. Airways now up to the line, 1099, puts himself P2. So both racing bulls, first and second, having a very good show. See what Colin manages. He is improving slightly. P2, 109.913. Puts himself ahead of Airways. Dylan not improving through sector 1. Dukes, where is he at? Harvesting, still not got his battery on, so it looks like he's gone for a burner lap. Pink has just started a hot lap. We'll stick on board with Pink. Purple sector 2, but he has no time on the board yet. That could be that. Walkman out on track. Chip, Josh, Panda in the pits. They will need to improve if they want to get through to Q2. Yeah, Quali's looking close at the moment, Kieran. I wouldn't say he needs a full send lap. I think he's, we know he's quick enough. It looks quick. It's a very quick lap. It's a 109.2. Yeah, you just see as he came around the final corner. That was quick. I'll be honest, I'm going to say it. I don't think that was a full push lap from him. But great lap time. Dukester 5 seconds under at sector 2, so this puts him around 111. He's going to need more than that. I didn't see what his sector 1 split was. Yeah, fair play, Colin. I won't argue though. And Dukes 1099 puts himself P4. Nibs on a lap, Toby on a lap. Toby improving half a tenth. Who else have we got? Did Harry improve? Harry's come round the final corner. Now he's not. No, he's in the pits. Luke's just started a lap. Nibs 5 seconds over. See what Toby can do through sector 2. 10th under, purple sector 1. So that's it. That 10th's only going to move him up 1 position. It'll put him 1,000th behind Flicks, but put him ahead of Nibs. See what he manages. Does he gain some time in sector 3? He improves, but he doesn't move up the leaderboard. 0.08 of a second behind Nibs. So that is, yeah, that's going to be Toby done there with a 1:10.1, unless he had enough fuel in to go again. Luckman's retired. I thought he'd have had enough time to get back out, to be honest. Panda, is he improving? Yeah, great job, Kieran. That first lap was great. Gives you extra sets of tyres for the later sessions. See what Panda manages now. Improves by 9/10, almost 9/10. 0.03 off Josh ahead of him. So Panda is at the bottom of the leaderboard and will be going out of Q1. Josh has just started a hot lap. Unusual to see Luke so close to the drop zone as well. Or maybe I'm thinking more of F2. I know obviously he's quick in F2, but I thought he'd have a little bit more pace here in the F1 cars as well. So VDV Riker in that danger zone at the moment. Josh is looking to improve. Panda's done. So I'll see what Josh can do. Panda's into the pits. So we've got Josh crashing the line. No, 5 seconds slower. We've got VDV coming up to the line now, improving by 0.4. Well, that's it. Your lads that are dropping are already done. So Q1 is pretty much concluded. We're losing Luckman, Chip, Josh and Panda from this session. Bobo did manage to get up to P2 as well. So Pink setting the pace, just the 1 lap, a 1:09.294. Bobo, a couple of tenths behind with Rick. Then 3.5 tenths back to Colin and the rest of the field. From there, it's pretty close. But yeah, saying goodbye to Luckman, Chip, Josh and Panda from that Q1 session. So close at the bottom though. 1.9, 1.927, 1.930. Unbelievably close between the bottom 3. A matter of thousandths of a second in that. Into Q2 now. kick of Luke is the first car out. I've got to say, I do like the kick. I do like the colour of it. Everybody on the soft tyres, don't think we'll see anything else, to be honest. A lot of people out on track now. Only the Ferrari are pink, Bobo and Duke's in the pits still. Everybody else out on track. Luke gets us underway for this Q2 session now. Into turn 1. Nice and tight to the apex. Don't want to touch that curve. It can unsettle the car massively. Nice through 2 and 3. Takes a tight line into 4. Up wide on the exit. Through the S's now. 5, 6, 7. 24-4. Sector 1 time. A little flick down there at that right hander, down a couple more gears to 3rd, nice and wide entry. Tight through this one onto that little DRS straight, which isn't straight. Down to 3rd and avoiding that sausage curb. 2nd for the hairpin. Double shift down through the penultimate corner, then now riding the embankment, DRS open, burning every bit of battery he's got, and a 110.3 from Luke. Rick picks up where he left off, a 1098 in Q2. There we go, Colin. That brings your average down a little bit. 1097 there. Flicks a 1098. Oh, Kieran just jumped ahead of Flicks with a 1098. Toby 110.7, Airways 110.2, Dylan 110.6. Who we got? Nibs. VDV a 111.3. VDV gone? Yeah, VDV's gone for a burner. Oh, he must have backed out late on or something. Nibs 110.2, puts in P6. Oliver's invalidated. Riker 110.6 puts himself P9. Oliver's into the pits. We'll jump on with VDV. He's not improving, so no, VDV's made a mistake. He's made a mistake. He's not slow. He's not that slow anyway. So, first run's done for most of the field. We've got Bobo and Dukes on an outlap at the moment. Dukes is ahead, so we'll stick on with him. Just coming up to the line now. I'll rent final corner even. Yeah, I'll be honest, Colin, I didn't expect that either. I expected you, with you going on so much about the averages, I thought you might have dipped into a 1098. But no, great lap, mate, 1097. I don't think you'll be challenging Paul after seeing some of the Q1 times, but very competitive nonetheless. Good job. 26.8 for Duke. Oh yeah, he's backed out. I'm trying to work out why his first time was so slow. There we go, Bobo 23.9, that's better. Sector 1 split is better. Burnt a lot of battery for it, but see what he can recover now through Sector 2 with the braking zones. And then this DRS straight into another heavy braking zone. Right-hander with a sausage curb. And then the left-hand hairpin. He avoids the sausage. Out that final corner now, burning every bit of battery he's got. DRS open. It's a quick one, a 109.3 from Bobo. So yeah, definitely a lot better than he did. And he's, to be fair, Bobo's sector 1 split is faster than Pink's, but 3/10 faster. But Pink's got a lot more battery at this point, so let's see what happens. 48.2, sector 2. Also, I don't know if... Oh, Pink spun! Pink's in the wall! Ooh, that is not what I expected. That was not on my bingo card for today. Into the pits. Damaged right front wing. Jukester did improve on that second run, a 110 flat, put in P6. We've got Oliver, who's just started a lap, so we'll jump on with Oliver. Flicks. Did Flicks just improve? Was that Flicks? It was. No, it's not. He's only just started a lap, ignore me. Talking rubbish. Kieran currently 10th in the speed trap, but P4. Yeah, that's it. It's all about setup, and it shows you the importance. Low wings probably isn't the one, especially not for sector 1, sector 2. Helps you for, well, the first part of sector 1 it helps, but Oliver 1098 on his second run, so up to P5. Flicks did improve on his second run, a 109.720, puts himself P2, 6 thousandths ahead of Colin. But Williams looking good in this quali session so far. See what Dylan can do. Dylan has just done a lap, so Dylan's set a 110.3. Only one no time on the board is Pink. As Pink's coming up to the final corner now, about to start his second run after spinning in sector 3 on his previous lap. See what he can manage this time. I'm assuming this will be a fresh set of tyres. See what his sector 1 split is. $24.7. Bobo was like a 23.8, 23.9, so still losing time in sector 1 to Bobo. Rick a 108.9, that is quick. That is very quick. I expected us to dip into the 108s, but I thought it had happened in Q3. I didn't expect it in Q2. Evening, pint size mate. Thanks for tuning in. And Pink has pitted. So yeah, knew wasn't. I'm guessing he's gone out on used tyres again and realised his lap time wasn't there, so he's just knocked it on head. Box, get a fresh set on and go out right at the end. Take full advantage of track evolution. Got Airways right final. Oh no, Airways is coming into the pits. He's already set his lap of 109.8. We've got Dukes who's just started one. But he's still got 100% battery, so he's going for a burner lap again. So who are we going to have for our first lap? It'll be Luke. Luke will be the first. And here we go, let's see what Luke can do. Again, tight through that hairpin at turn 4. Strange seeing the lines through there on the game opposed to real life. Real life, they tend to go high and wide round that corner, whereas in the game the fastest line is tight. Again, that wide line through there, nice and tight on the apex, DRS open. On the run down to this heavy braking zone at the end of sector, well, start sector 3. A little clip over that sausage curb so the wheel bounced up. Through the penultimate corner now, DRS open, on the banking, and just full burn. Full throttle to the line. It's a good lap, a 1/10 lap, puts himself P9. Toby 4/10 under, which puts him around the 2 lads ahead of him. It's not much more. Toby struggling a little bit here, I think. .110.1, puts himself P10, so he's safe at the moment. But everyone behind him is out on track. Dylan is on a hot lap now. Nibs, Riker, VDV and Pink are all on out laps. Bobo's on an out lap as well. Duke's managed a 109.3 on his second run. Puts him up to P3, so a great lap there from Dukester. Kieran's on a hot lap. Oliver has retired in the pits. Dylan 0.27 under sector 2. This will put him ahead of Toby. It could put him very close to Luke here. He might overtake Luke if he has a decent sector 3 as well. He doesn't overtake Luke, but he does overtake Toby. Puts himself in that safe position. And Toby... Has Toby got enough fuel to go again? He does. Toby's going again. So Nibs is coming up to the line now. He goes past one of the kick savers. That's Dukes on his way into the pits. What does Nibs manage? 110 flat, puts himself ahead of Luke. So Luke is now in the danger zone. Dylan is out. Toby is improving, almost 2 tenths at sector 1. So Toby could knock Luke out here. Riker, where's Riker? Oh, Pink. Pink's coming up to the final 2 corners now. We'll jump on with Pink, because this would be a shock if he goes out. No, he's not out. He's not out. This is quick. 109.1, yeah. Riker is improving, not much. Toby's improving. Oh, VDV's improved. Pink improved, so that's knocked Nibs and Luke out. Dylan's out. Toby, 110 flat, puts in P11, so Toby is out as well. VDV scraping through though with a 1099. That is a quick lap. Quick lap to be on the cutoff anyway. But yeah, losing Toby, Nibs, Luke, Dylan, and Riker from this session. Rick setting the pace with a 1089, the only man in the 108 so far. There we go, confirmation. Top 10 all within a second. And it's close again thereafter. Toby, Nibs, Luke, Dylan, and Riker unfortunately leaving us at the end of Q2. Toby says not enough battery, but was a good lap. Well done, top 10. Yeah, it was. Like I said, mate, you're out by what's that? 400ths of a second. Exactly 400ths of a second has cost you. Extremely close, mate. Keep going. You're knocking on that door consistently now, so it is good to see. But now we go into Q3. This is the important one. And who's going to be on pole? We saw a brilliant lap by Pink in Q1. And then we've seen a great lap by Bobo, and then a phenomenal lap by Rick in Q2. Pink up there again in Q2, but had a couple of mistakes. You know, he had that spin. He had a lap where he couldn't get the time, so he backed out. Colin first out on track. Kieran says he's decided to turn up to Q1 and Q2. Yeah, until you need dislocates again. Forza Ferrari. But no, in all honesty, Kieran, mate, you're having a great quali so far. It's just, obviously, I don't want to sound like a dickhead, but you don't score points in quali, it's all about the race. If you can get yourself up there, you know, keep your nose out of any drama. There we go, there's the orange sausage curb on that corner, that's the big one. See if Colin can improve on his Q2 time, that 1097, which he wasn't expecting in Q2. See if he can beat it in Q3 now. Track evolution will be a bit better. Obviously, track temps looks a bit grayer, so track temps might have dropped a little bit, but the track will have rubbered in. So has he gone straight out on a fresh set, or has he gone out on used? I'd assume he's gone out on fresh. He's set 2 competitive times in Q1 and Q2, so he shouldn't have used too many tyres up to get through. And here we go now, final corner, and this will be the first time on the board. It's up there, it's quick. 109.6, there we go, Colin. You've beat your best again. Well done, mate, well done. Great lap. We've got Airways now, round the final corner. Oh, it's going to be up there with Colin. 109.7, 10th behind. Rick, who did I miss them? Rick, 109 flat on his first run. Wow. That's quick from Rick. Jukes with a 120. Yeah, a bit of improvement needed there, mate. Kieran, a 109.7. Oliver's just started his lap. Pink's just started his. We'll stick on with Pink. 24 flat in Sector 1. Still a couple attempts off what Bobo set through Sector 1, but that is only Sector 1. There is more to the lap than that. Obviously, I know Pink likes my Michael Owen comms. Mr. Obvious. 48 flat. Avoids that sausage curb there. Nice through there, burns the battery. Bit of grass. DRS open. Battery on. Nice wide line, trying to keep the speed. Up to the line, 109 flat on his first run. Great lap. Great lap, Pink. Who have we got next? Jukes, 109.6 on his second lap. Oliver, 109.8. Flicks coming up to the line now. And this seems up there as well, 109.8, yes. Well, no, it's not up there. Never mind, ignore me. See what Bobo can do. Yeah, I thought that, Colin. 2 spur sets, makes sense. I think you used 2 in Q1, you might have used just 1 in Q2. Unless I'm going mad. Bobo. Wow. 108.9 for his first run in Q3. Bobo means business. Bobo means business. Ah, 1Q1, 1Q2. Oh, okay, okay. I knew you did 2 runs in Q1. I didn't know whether you'd slapped a fresh set on or went again on the same set. And that is first runs done from everyone. Bar VDV. VDV, no time on the board yet. Who's that coming out? It is Airways, and I will be back in just a second. And here we go, Airways round the final corner now, on his second run. 109.7, improves but doesn't move up the leaderboard. See what Flicks can do, 10th and a half at Sector 1. Tenth and a half, move him up 2 positions at the moment. Quarter of a second, that'll move him a bit further up. That'll put him around Dukes, between Colin and Dukes. And up to the line, 109.4 puts him ahead of Colin. 109.4, wow, P4 for Flicks. Dukes has gone for that burner lap again. Kieran's on an out lap. Oliver has started a hot lap and he's gone for a burner lap as well. So Duke's now starting his proper lap, his proper run. We'll stick on board for that because he will be the first. Airways retired in the pits though. Apologies, I missed Duke's Sector 1 split because I was trying to work out what happened to Airways. Looking at the track map. Everybody out on track now, bar Flicks and Airways. Airways who's out, Flicks is still in the pits. He's just pitted after doing his lap. See what Dukes manages now. It looks like a decent one. 109.4, puts himself P4, competitive lap. P5, he's just been beaten by Kieran. Kieran doing a 109.3, great lap time from Kieran, great lap time. And Bobo still that 108.9. What does he manage through Sector 1? He's not improving. What's Rick got? Rick out at the final corner. Colin improved as well, 109.3. Rick, 108.8. Rick's on provisional pole. Great, I've got to say, great laps from Kieran and Colin though. Great laps. Both in the 109.3s. Brilliant, brilliant job. Bobo not improving through Sector 1, 8 thousandths off in Sector 2. What's Pink doing? Pink round that final corner now. I tell you what, looks a good one. It is a very fucking good one. Jesus Christ, the 108.6. Bobo, 109 flat. Bobo doesn't improve. Dukes is done, Oliver's done, VDV's done. That is it. That is your grid for the race. Pink on pole, Rick P2, Bobo P3, Kieran and Colin 4th and 5th. Great job from them too. Brilliant lap times. Very competitive. Dukes 6th, Flicks 7th, Airways 8th, Oliver 9th, VDV 10th. And I will be back just before the start of the race. And I am back. Perfect timing. Check the tyres. We've got Kieran, Flicks, Oliver, VDV, and Riker on mediums. Everybody else opting for the hards to start. 36 laps to go. And here we go, lights on. And away we go. Ferrari Kieran pointing very left. Rick going for that inside line on Pink, not getting it. Bob holding position, Kieran holding position, Colin holding position. Flicks up one past Dukes, Oliver up one, Toby up two. Oh, what's happened to Airways? Airways down to the back. He's on the grass. Nibs was off track as well. Airways has got wing damage. Flicks is up past Colin. I didn't expect that in that part of the track. As Nibs has got wing damage as well. Josh is intact. Panda intact. Chip looks to be intact. Yeah. Who's that Mercedes? Luckman's got wing damage. Dylan looks fine. Luke looks fine. I think that may be it. Flicks now pulling away from Colin a bit. Nibs, 10-second penalty speeding in the pit lane. Yeah, you've always got to brake a lot earlier with that wing damage. You're always going to get caught out on pit entry. And what has happened to Pink? Pink, I've completely missed that. Apologies, guys. Pink's had a moment. Pink's had a massive moment. He's lost 6 positions. He's gone from 1st down to 7th. Oh, wow. Rick now in the lead of the race. Kieran's got the fastest lap. Luckman's now pitted as well, so he's going to be repairing that wing. We should have seen what happened to Pink. We got a yellow flag. That's a Red Bull. That's VDV. VDV on the grass. Out of the hairpin. He's on the grass again through the S's. He's got wing damage. Both end plates. He's got wing damage on both sides. So VDV is going to be struggling. Oh, who's that? That's Chip. Chip almost sideways there. I'm trying to look if anybody else has wing damage. A potential collision with VDV, but no one else appears to. Everything's looking pretty clean with the rest of the pack. Rick seems to be in control at the moment. Bobo fastest lap. Taken by Colin, taken by Jukester. Top 8, all in a bit of a DRS train. Then we have a 2-second gap back to Toby, Luke and Dylan. Then 3 seconds back to Riker. Second to Panda, second to Chip. Josh right on the back of Chip. And then the lads who've pitted. Further down the order, the lads who've had wing damage. So have a quick check of the tyres as well. So Luckman and Nibs both popped the mediums on. Airways and VDV popped on hards. Kieran in 3rd place. Jesus. Yellow flag. Who's that? It's an Alpine. It's Josh on the grass there. He'd had a moment. Kieran's doing a great job so far. So's Colin as well, to be fair, sticking with that leading group on the hard tyres. 2 lads ahead of him on mediums, but they're not pulling away. I think pace is being set a bit more by Rick and Bobo. Bobo recharging battery behind Rick. Yeah, Bobo 90-odd% battery, whereas Pink 60-odd%. See a lot of dirt on his car, so he's definitely been through the gravel or through the dirt. His Flick's going to go for a move on Kieran here. He looks to be pushing. He's burnt a lot of battery as well. Yeah, he's dove up the inside, hit Kieran, had a half spin. Bit silly that, never alongside. Dylan into the pits. Has he got wing damage? He's got no front wing. That might have been the flash of a yellow flag we saw. I'd say that move from Flicks there has just cost... Oh, maybe it's not. I was going to say, I think it's cost him and Kieran DRS to that group ahead, but looks like Kieran's just got back in it. Colin, Dukes and Pink seem in a better place with ERS than Kieran and Flicks. And Bobo's sat at 90-odd%, so Bobo's in the best position possible at the moment. And we've got a VSC. Field spreading out a bit. I think Rick might be pushing his Delta a little bit. Probably more than you'd want to. Riker into the pits. Changing to the hard tyres. Pink's pitted for a wing change. Oh, it's a full safety car. It's a full safety car. Josh is out. What's happened to Josh? Josh is pit and quit. Okay. So, leading group all pitting, apart from Colin. Colin stares out. 7-lap-old hards, yeah, doesn't need to pit yet. I understand Kieran and Flicks, both on the medium tyres, boxing for a fresh set of hards under the safety car, but the hard runners... Like Rick and Bobo now going for the medium, so they will have to stop again. So they've cemented themselves to a 2-stop. Kieran and Flicks, it's a big ask to get to the end on hards. But Colin, Toby, Luke, Chip, staying out on them hards, take them as long as they can. You know, this safety car will save them a little bit. So leaders picked up the safety car now. I think Rick and Bobo are going to be mighty quick on these opening laps. I think it's going to help them as well, having Chip between them and Kieran, Flicks, Dukes, etc. Pink, right down at the back. I think he's pitted again and popped a set of hards on. Where's the stops? No, he's only done one stop. Pink, I don't know what's going on with Pink. He's really struggling. There's no wing. See, he's already pitted for wing damage once, and he's done it again. He's broke his wing again. Pink's pit and quit. So the pole sitter, potentially the fastest man in the race, is out. He's done. His car just stopped in the middle of pit lane. Here we go, we are back racing. Colin getting us underway, Toby P2, Luke P3, Rick and Bobo I think briefly swapped positions. Panda all the way to the back now, P17, Lookman up past VDV, Airways past VDV, Nibs past him as well, and Nibs giving that position back. Not too sure what's going on there. Bobo up past Luke. Well, Rick and Bobo up past Luke. These are going to be quick on these medium tyres. These lads are going to be quick at the moment. Two lads ahead on the hards they started on. Flicks is up past Chip. Kieran's got Dukes to side by side, but he's going for the move on Chip as well. And Kieran's up past Chip. Lost a bit of time to Flicks. Luke's lost time to the two lads ahead, which is going to cost Flicks and Kieran if they can't get past quickly. Dukes to now up past Chip. Who's just disappeared there? Toby. Toby's dropped down to 8th. Rick and Bobo right on the back of Colin now. And they have a 1.5 second gap to Luke. So Flicks and Kieran have lost out massively, being stuck behind them lads. I'm assuming that is because they're on the hard tyre. Rick and Bobo both flying past Colin. Bobo going for the inside line into turn 1, trying to get Rick as well, but Rick hangs it round the outside, keeps the position. Great driving there from both of them. Space left and brave by Rick on the outside, keeping that position. Flicks up past Luke. So he'll be looking at closing in on Colin. Colin will be hoping for stick with these front two a little bit, knowing they're going to have to pit again anyway. And Flicks is closing that gap to Colin. It's just at a second now. And there we go, top 7 now, all within DRS of each other. Kieran in a sober sandwich at the moment. Luckman up past Chip. Luckman into P10. 3 lap old medium, so freshest tyres on the grid at the moment, Luckman. Rick sets the fastest lap of the race. They were just bordering breaking DRS. Kieran not managing to get the move on Luke, which I thought he would. I thought he'd ease past him. 7 lap fresher tyres. But it is not to be. He's burning more battery than Luke as well. And he's got Jukester all over his arse. Jukester on the mediums. Jukester's going for it. Ooh. I thought he was going for it through the S's though. He thought about it. Luke lost 1 point. Well, he's lost a second to Flicks essentially so far this lap. And Colin's lost about half that to Bobo, so he's off that lead group now. See what happens with this group now with Kieran. Oh, Luke's pitted. Luke's pitted. And Kieran's been overtaken by Jukes. So Luke opting to stay out when that safety car came out. It's cost him. It's put him now to the back of the grid. He's well off the pack. He will be on fresher tyres, but he's got a long way to go. He will have to pit again, because them mediums will not get to the end. See, front two just sort of pulling away now, 1.8 back to Flicks. He's on the same lap old tyres, but the harder option, so there will be a crossover. And I'd expect to see that crossover in the next couple of laps. I'd expect Flicks to start closing that gap. Maybe 3 laps from now. 4 laps, 3-4 laps. I could be wrong. Bobo having a look at the outside line round Rick. After seeing how Rick defended so well with it. Bobo's still got 70% ERS though to Rick's 30. Kieran seems to be struggling to just stick on the back of Jukes. Jukes is all over the back of Colin. Jukes is going to be going for a run here on Colin. Colin takes that defensive line very early, similar to how he was doing in F2. Jukes doesn't follow him, doesn't want the slipstream, sticks to his normal line, and Kieran's now managed to close in, so Colin is holding Jukes up. Kieran's closed in about 8 tenths that lap. Flicks pulled in 2 tenths to the guys ahead, but not much more than that. It's burnt a lot of battery as well. Riker up past Dylan. Oh, side by side through the S's. Dylan's got it back. Yeah, Riker pulls in behind him. We've got a yellow flag. It's a full safety car. That is Panda, who's spun out of turn 4. And that safety car, I don't know whether it'll help Colin or not. He needs to get off them tyres, but if he puts the mediums on now, he will have to stop again anyway. It might help Rick and Bobo if they've got a fresh set of hards. Jukester as well, fresh set of hards. Kieran, if he's got a fresh set, another 20 laps on a fresh set. It all depends on the tyre selection now. So, Rick into the pits, Bobo into the pits, Flicks, Colin. Kieran stares out. Kieran stares out on his 9-lap old hards. So doing what Colin just did, which didn't work. Oliver's done. Oh, Rick's gone for a fresh set of mediums. Oh. So Rick's... Yeah, I don't think they... I don't think that's going to... Bobo's done the same, Dukes has done the same, Colin's done the same. Colin obviously had to get his mandatory pit stop out of the way. Flicks on a fresh set of hards. I think Flicks is in a very good position, to be honest, though. If it's green flag racing all the way to the end now, Flicks is in a brilliant position. I think Rick, Bobo, Jukester, Colin are all going to have to pit again. Kieran, Oliver, Nibs. They can get to the end, but I think them tyres are going to be absolutely dead. Absolutely dead. It's going to be an interesting one. It is definitely going to be an interesting one. Kieran and Oliver staying out. Nibs on 12-lap old hards between Rick and Bobo. That's going to cost Bobo if Rick can make a move, get the jump. But then Rick's stuck behind 2 guys on older hards as well. I'll be honest, I don't know Flicks. I'm just getting a thing about Flicks here. I think he's in a great position. Great position. Some of the lads have just done, 15, 16 laps on hards. He's now on lighter fuel and he's got 18 laps to the end, a couple under safety car. If it's green flag, I think Flicks is in a great position. Oh my God, Nibs. I can't believe I forgot. There's rain due. I forgot about the weather. Nibs said it's due to rain in 15 minutes. The safety car, I did mention if the safety cars, it'll bring the rain closer. And obviously this is the second safety car now. If the rain comes in 15 minutes, that is very close to the end of the race. Kieran on this safety car restart. See how he does. And he's gone. Not a bad restart at all, to be honest. He didn't back the pack up completely. Bobo making the move on Nibs after the line into turn 1. Nicely done. For some reason, the game's telling me there's a yellow flag in sector 1, but I cannot see where or why. Bobo straight past Nibs though, so Bobo right on the back of Rick again. He's got Oliver and Kieran ahead on the one hards. Flicks will want to get past Nibs. Well, pretty much everyone will want to get past Nibs now on them 13 lap old hards. There we go, Rick is going for the move on Oliver. He's got it done before turn 1. Forces Oliver out wide. Bobo wants to try and follow through. He's on the outside and he's got it done. Bobo's got him through turn 2 and 3. So Rick now pushing on the back of Kieran. He's trying to get him in the S's. Oh, this side by side. It's so easy to make contact here with those sweeping lines through them corners. But they get through cleanly. Rick pulling away now. Bobo behind Kieran. Bobo won't want to let Rick pull away that much. Airways up past Toby. Airways into P10. Can see the clouds getting darker. The track seems to be getting darker. I think we're going to see rain before the end of this race. Kieran will have DRS now. Will Bobo be able to get him? I think he will. Looks like he's got a good exit. He's burning a lot of battery. He's got double the battery Kieran's got as well. Levels him into turn 1. Gets the move done. Extra grip helping him there. But Kieran and Oliver holding the positions there. Only the two lads on mediums got past. Flick still stuck behind Oliver. Colin up past Nibs now as well. Nibs has tumbled down a little bit, which would be expected. He is on the oldest tyres on the grid. And we've got another safety car. I think that's for Dylan. Nibs has pit and quit. Dylan's into the pits. I don't get why Nibs has pit and quit when a safety car's come out. Right. Dylan pit and quit as well. Great job. You hit the wall on pit entry. Alright, fair enough. If it were a mistake, it were a mistake. So 14 laps left. This safety car now is... I think it's definitely going to bring the rain into play. But it's what the lads do now. Did he stay out? So Rick decided to pit. Bobo stayed out. Oliver's pitted. How did Kieran end up in 5th? Now Kieran's back in 3rd, staying out on the hards. Rick's gone straight for the inters. Oliver's gone mediums. Flicks has gone inters. Toby's gone mediums. Chip's gone mediums. Panda's gone softs. Oh god, we've got every tyre on the grid. We just need to pop full wets on now. I'll jump on with Bobo and I'll stick on the onboard and see if we can see them raindrops start. Hards were cooked and misjudged it big time, sorry. No, fair enough, Nibs, mate. I apologise. I just looked up, seen that you retired, and it looked like your car were in the pit lane, so... I also saw your team were all out in the pits, so I just assumed you'd pit and quit, my bad. So Riker, Panda pitting. Still can't see no rain yet. Clouds definitely getting darker and darker. Shit, 5 second penalty. Riker's popped inters on. Panda's gone for softs. Flicks and Toby swapping positions under safety car. With no rain yet, no rain yet. Is this a big mistake from Rick? He needs the rain to start before the safety car comes in. Otherwise he's screwed. The rain's not here. The rain's not here yet. Oh, has he made a mistake? Oh, rain's here. The rain's here. Safety car's in this lap. The rain's here. Rick. Oh, I think you played a fucking blinder. Rick, Flicks and Riker on the podium. The rain is here. Chip, 10-second penalty for a collision with Flicks. The rain is here. The timing of that is perfect for Rick. My God. 12 laps to go. And the track's just going to get wetter, so the lads who are on dry tyres are just going to struggle more and more. Luke straight into the pits. Probably not a bad choice, to be honest, because them staying out on dries, it's just going to get slippier and slippier. Chip as well pitting. He'll serve that 10-second penalty. Do you know what? I thought Rick had made a mistake. I'll be honest, I thought he'd made a mistake. It didn't look like the rain were coming, or definitely not that quick. I know the rain is here. The rain is here for the last 11 laps. I think Rick has just played the master strategy. Kieran on the old hards, losing time. A couple of lads deciding to pit now. Airways VDV, Rick up to 5th. Flicks up to 7th. Riker up to 8th. Oh, Panda's just got Riker. On the softs as well. So them softs have still got grip, even though it is raining. He's got wing damage as well, actually. Oh, 10 laps to go. Is it going to get wetter? Is it going to stay like this? Now, I've not seen a DRS message, but DRS was already disabled because of the safety car, so does the message pop up or not? If it was never enabled again after the safety car, then surely it doesn't pop up. I'll stick on with Dukes now. Is he? No, I'll stick on with Kieran. Kieran's definitely within yeah, Kieran's still got DRS. DRS is still active, so it still thinks it's dry, but that track looks very wet. They're pitting. Duke's there, 10 seconds, speed into the pit lane. Bobo's pitted. Kieran stared out. Rick stared out. Oliver stared out. Rick's now up into second. And he's quicker than the lads ahead. Flick's in 4th, Riker in 5th. I'll tell you what, Riker's in for a very good finish here. It could be a podium. It could be Rick, Flick's, Riker podium, which I did call a couple of laps ago. Rick back up into 1st. Bobo is almost 8 seconds, 7.5 seconds behind Riker. Riker's 5, nearly 6 seconds behind Flick, so Riker's not got it all his own way. He's not enjoying these conditions. I don't know what Kieran and Oliver are doing staying out. Whether they're hoping for a safety car, get a cheap pit stop, but they are not going to make it to the end in these conditions. Is DRS still active? No, it's not. DRS is disabled. They're going to have to pit, yeah. That's a shame. It's a few laps too late for both of them. And it's cost Kieran a great result, to be honest. He was up there and he deserved to be, but that's just cost him a really good result. Where's he come out now? Down 9th, 10th. There you go, Colin gets past him as well, 10th. Yeah, that's ruined Kieran's race though, that decision to stay out. Oh, he got Colin back and then VDV got them both. Yeah, ruined his result. Riker's lost another 2 seconds to the guys ahead while Bobo's closing in. So I think Bobo's definitely going to get Riker. Jukester might even get him as well. But I think Rick and Flicks have just, pulled a strategy call there. Brilliant. Whether Flicks has reacted after seeing Rick pit and just copied what he did, I don't know, but I've got to say, I think Flicks has benefited the most from that. We'll have a look at the position changes. Riker up 12 at the moment, Flicks up 5. That's a great job. Great job. Luckman up 8. Luke up 6. Here we go now though, 7 laps to go. Bobo now within half a second of Riker, and Riker's lost more time to the guys ahead. It's getting wetter and wetter. Flicks 2.5 seconds behind Rick. Bobo able to take that line so much tighter through that final corner. I'm assuming that's the benefit of the fresher tyres. He's up the inside of Riker into turn one. So much more confidence. Just driving with a lot more confidence on them intermediates. But he's got 11.5 seconds to Flicks ahead. I think that is how it is going to finish your top three. I don't think Bobo will be too disappointed, to be honest, with Pink scoring no points. We'll see when we do the podium interview. Hey, everything could change yet, so nothing's guaranteed, but this track is getting wetter and wetter. Riker's still doing a great job, to be honest. P4 at the moment. He's got Dukes that know all over him. Ooh, bit of contact as Dukes goes around the outside of him. I think everyone's just got a little bit more confidence than him, and it might be knocking him a little bit. Now he's got Airways coming up behind him as well. Just want to say though, Riker is a tier 3 driver. He's reserving up here in tier 1 tonight. So to see him up there is phenomenal and absolutely great showing from him. Strategy call was brilliant. Pitted at exactly the right time. Ooh, a bit of contact I think between Riker and Airways though. Looked like Airways were trying to stick his nose in a gap that was always closing. I think he's just more confident in these conditions than Riker is. Riker's looking very cautious, sideways a bit though. Airways goes up the inside of him, yeah. That's that move done. Riker's trying to fight it, holding that tighter line. Airways should have him though, a better run round the outside. Dukes has got a penalty. It is a 10-second penalty as well, actually. So Dukes will tumble down. Will tumble down the order. Bobo 14.5 seconds behind Flicks, so he will not be gaining. Oliver with 3 seconds. Crazy. A few laps ago, Kira and Oliver were sat in what, first and second and third, and yeah. Oh shit! Dropped my beer. How the results have changed. That strategy call from Rick and Flicks. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. .16 seconds now between Bobo and Flicks. So Bobo, not as comfortable as I thought he was. He's got Dukes all over the back of him. Unless Bobo's just comfortably trying to take that P3. There's only 3 laps left. Don't risk anything. Riker's now got Luke for company. Lutman not too far behind. Lutman on a lap fresher tyres as well. Strange though, Kieran Collin, who looked, well, Kieran Collin Holloway, who looked so comfortable early on the dry, don't seem so confident in the wet. Gap's not really closing even though they're on fresher tyres. Pitted too late, left it out too long, and you know, it's cost them massively. Colin, I think. Oh, Luke's off track. Yeah, he's sideways. Lutman's passed now. Lutman's right on the back of Riker. Mistake from Luke there. I think Colin's problem was not pitting under the first safety car. Kieran and Oliver's problem were not pitting under the second safety car, and then definitely on the third one. Staying out again on the hards. Yeah. Never going to end well. I won't lie, I forgot about the rain, so it makes sense why people went for earlier pit stops. Lutman up past Riker. Riker back round the outside of him though. Lutman's burnt all his battery. Riker's still got 50%. Bobo 17.5 seconds back. I didn't think I'd see that. Lutman up past Airways. Airways has had a moment. Airways has got a problem. He's tumbling down. He's ghosted. He must have left the session because everyone's just driving through him. That's a shame because he was on for a fucking good result as well then. Dukes is right on the back of Bobo. But he has that 10-second penalty. Lutman's 10.2 behind him, 10.3. Tell you what, since the rain's come, Rick has looked fully in control. Fully in control. Duke's all over the back of Bobo, but can't get him. Kieran up past Airways, Mechanical up past Airways. I have invited Airways back, but he's not rejoined yet. Luke's just been taken back Riker. Just 2 laps to go. Definitely looks like it's staying wet till the end. Duke's not able to get past Bobo, but sticking with him is keeping him ahead of Lutman, that gap he needs. And there we go. It was the final lap. Rick has taken the win. Flicks 2.5 seconds behind Bobo, 21 seconds back. But he'll take P3, and do you know what? I think he'll be happy with that. Juice takes the 10-second penalty. Does Lutman close that gap? I don't think he does. Don't think he does. He's sliding all over the place. And Luke's got him on that run to the line. Luke taking P5, Luckman P6, Riker P7. VDV. VDV P8, Kieran P9, Colin P10. Do you know what? Kieran and Colin, it's a good finish, but I feel disappointed for you. Because I feel like you both deserve more from that. And I feel like it was just strategy calls, safety cars, and poor strategy calls at them safety cars has cost you massively though. Yeah. Some great driving, to be honest. It's not a bad race. It's not a bad race. I've not seen some horrible stuff, so by and large, very good. It just seemed like strategy calls really cost a lot of people. Obviously, any incidents will be dealt with by the stewards afterwards, if reported. Race winner is Rick, fastest lap, Bobo, driver of the day, most overtakes, and cleanest driver to Riker, so great job, Riker. Personally, my driver of the day, do you know what? If Riker had kept the podium, it would have gone to Riker, but he didn't. I think for me, it's going to go to Flicks, making that strategy call and ending up P2 is great for Flicks. Absolutely great. And then just pulling away from Bobo as well. So I think Flicks is my driver of the day. Rick, Flicks, and Bobo round out your podium. Bobo taking the fastest lap. Duke's still holding that P4 with a 10-second penalty as well. Oh, Colin said double stack with Bobo twice because he almost always boxed. I didn't realise you double stack. That makes more sense to why you lost so much time. Or why you decided not to pit so you didn't double stack. So that makes more sense. So I'll fire invites out for the lads for the podium interviews. So it's Rick, Bobo, and Flicks. I'll fire the invites out. I'll just go and grab a drink. I will be back in a minute or two.
Hello? Jesus, man. I'm sweating. I'm sweating so bad. I know. He got on the grass and he spun in front of me. So after that, I think I read he had a clutch problem or something, so he retired.
Congrats, Rickman. Well done, man.
Thanks.
Dutch needed to win, so if I didn't, I'm happy for you, man.
Thank you. Maybe it's a sign to come.
Yeah,
No,
you did really well.
no.
I think I was the quickest today, like, I have to be honest, like, with race pace. I was just sitting behind you, I had so much more, like, lower wings, and I felt so much quicker on the straight, but...
I feel like Bobo's took over. I can hear his voice as soon as I come back.
Welkom bij de interview, guys.
Yeah, start from P3. Bobo.
That's me.
I made a comment that I felt you'd be disappointed with the time you lost, but I also felt you'd be happy with a P3 considering Pink scored no points.
Yeah, man. Like, of course, like, I don't know, like, the right word, like, condolence to his teacher or something. Like, he heard it before the race, so that's shit to hear. And his clutch issues, so that's... of course, I'm happy, but it's a little bit different, you know. I'm not going to scream here and being disrespectful, but it's good for me. Like, I'm back in the championship, it feels. Like, it's 8 points now, I think I'm behind. So that's good.
Definitely moves you closer. Yeah, I completely missed what happened to Pink. I know first couple of laps, I looked up and he dropped 6 positions. And then when he pitted, I think it was that first safety car he pitted, he had wing damage, changed tyres, and then ended up with wing damage again on the next lap. So he pitted and then ended up just retiring from the race. But you seem to be stuck on the back of Rick pretty much through, you know, the first stint and the second stint. It was only the strategy call at that safety car with the rain coming that set the difference between you both. Did you feel comfortable when you were behind him?
Yeah, man, I felt really comfortable. Like, I was just waiting, and I was just sitting behind. I was happy to sit behind. I like I like it from behind.
Hey,
No,
don't
but I like to
say that
sit
too
behind.
much.
No, but I
Some
like
secrets to share with us.
no, but I like to sit behind, and I was just happy, and I knew the rain was coming later, so I just wanted to overtake later in the race. But and then of course like a few safety cars, and every time I made the right call. But the last safety car, I knew the rain was coming, but I felt like it's too risky for me, you know. Like I need those points, and I think it's a little bit easier for Rick and Flix to make that decision to maybe win the race. But I'm just thinking about the championship. Like, of course I want to win, but it could be like really bad. Like if there was like 2 or 3 laps. Just
Still
dry.
in the dry, yeah.
And then
No,
the Red Bull,
that's fair
he
enough.
came
You're
into
looking
the
at the
pit
bigger
like
picture.
again. Yeah, indeed. But I was a little bit gutted. Like I saw like a Red Bull like going 2 times. It felt like into the pit, and it's often like that. And of course, I think you have that. If you have that option, you can do it. But one more lap with the safety car, and I think that lap could be so important this race. Maybe just a few seconds, but yeah, Rick made the right call. GG's to him and also to Flix. And a Dutch on the podium, 2 Dutch guys on the podium, so that's good, man. That's good.
Yeah, as long as it's not Bacardi I'm speaking to, I'm happy.
But indeed, man, I'm just thinking about championship.
No, that's a good way to look at it, and yeah, great result. Like I said, Pink not scoring any points, you taking a P3 puts you right back up there in that fight, and it's going to make it close now for the rest of the season.
I think 4 races to go, so it will be really exciting, man. Also the qualifying, man. Rick was really close for pole today, and then Pink is he's just a qualifying goat, man. Like he's the best.
When he needs to, he can put a lap in.
Yeah,
I will say though, Rick is always the one that I suggest for pole, because I know he can he could just throw one lap in there out of absolutely nowhere, and it's so fast.
Yeah, man. Indeed.
Sometimes.
On to Flicks now, P2. I've got to say, you've got to be happy with that. That was a great drive. It is. Well, it seems to be anyway. But I've got to say, from previous seasons, even you've made 3 positions on the first lap, but you made them 3 positions very cleanly. You know, previous seasons you'd probably force it a little bit. You know, maybe a little bit too much, but it looks a hell of a lot better now, and you look a damn sight better driving now. And I'm enjoying. I'll be honest. This season, mate, I'm enjoying watching you drive, enjoying watching you make these overtakes and make your way through. I know you're not happy with your qualifying positions, but I know you're going to come up. I
Yeah.
I commented on this when you made that pit stop. You popped the hards on, everyone else popped mediums on, and I was like, I couldn't take my eyes away from it. I was like, Flicks has made the right call here. Flicks is in the best position on these hards. Yeah.
Well, I wanted to, but for some reason the game didn't let me change the allocation, so I couldn't. Oh well.
I'll be honest. From my comms point of view, obviously I didn't know how long the rain was off. I saw you two pit for inters, and it was still bone dry, and I thought you'd made the wrong choice. I really did. And then just as it popped up saying safety car in this lap, the rain started falling. To be fair as well, you kept in touch with Rick as well. I think it were what 2.4, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much all the way though to the end was 2.4, and you were both pulling away from Bobo and the group behind. So great drive, mate. I have to say, Flicks, you are my driver of the day. I'll say it while you're here now. But yeah, great drive, mate. Great job. And yeah, that strategy call there is brilliant. I think strategy was very important tonight. Kieran and Colin had really good qualifying. They started the race really well, but then Colin stared out on the first safety car, which cost him. And then when he pitted, he ended up so far back. And then Kieran stared out on the second one, and that cost him. And he ended up so far back. So strategy was massively important, and you made the right call at the right time, and it worked, mate. Well done. Now, Rick, I think you'll be disappointed you didn't get pole.
Very.
But taking the race win, surely that's made up for it.
Yeah, it's more than done that. It's yeah, as Bobo said, 2 Dutch people on the podium. I mean, Zandvoort has always been one of my favorite circuits. So if I have one chance of winning or getting pole at least, it's this track.
It's got to be your home track.
Yeah, exactly. And, missing out on pole, I mean, I was happy with my lap, but at this point I don't even have to be surprised that Pink steals it away from me again. So, yeah, I was annoyed, but not the end of the world. So.
Well, that's it. 36 laps here. It is a long race.
Yeah.
Even though it's only a short lap, it is a long race. There's a lot of corners, and you need to be so consistent. And to be fair, you were there all the way with Pink until he had his mistake quite early. But you were just consistent.
Did you see what happened to him?
No, I didn't. I didn't. No, I was looking at what was going on a bit further back. I looked down at my phone, looking at a comment, and then as I looked back up, Pink's in 7th, and I had no idea what had happened.
At the end, just coming into sector 2, when you go down the hill and then up again. I don't know what corner that is, but he touched the grass and he half spun, went off track, and lost all those positions. So.
Right. I did see a lot of dirt on his car, so I assumed he'd ran off track, but I had no idea where it happened.
Yeah, he touched the grass with his left rear, so yeah, that kills you.
Yeah, definitely. To be fair, I've seen a lot of guys going through the S's and touching the grass, and seeming to risk everything trying to get the tightest line they could, and yeah, probably a bit braver than myself. When that safety car came out, that last one where you made the call to switch to inters, did you think you'd made a mistake when you realised that the safety car was still out and it was still dry, or were you still confident that?
No, I don't think. No, I'd never had the thought, oh shit, I made a mistake. But you know, when the safety car was coming to an end and I still didn't see any rain, I was getting pretty nervous. But
yeah,
obviously then the rain came and I was like, okay, get through these like 2 laps of still half wet, half dry.
Yeah.
And then after that, I'm in the ballpark, you know. So yeah, after that it was just. I mean, I wasn't cruising. I was pushing, but I was taking it careful.
Keeping it safe. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't taking any risks. So yeah, I mean, I went for a gamble. It paid off, and I'm super happy.
That was the thing that threw me, was that you went for the gamble when you was already in P1.
Yeah,
normally when someone goes for a gamble, they're a bit further down and they're doing it to try and do something different. But you was in P1, you looked like you were controlling the race, and then went for such a risk.
Well, I mean, I asked the engineer and he said 5 minutes until rain when that safety car came out. 5 minutes. I was like, okay. Then the rain is probably gonna fall towards the end of the safety car, and it did. So
yeah.
I thought, why not? Fuck it. I mean, might as well go for something crazy. So I did.
I'll tell you what, you made a spectacle of it, mate. You did, great decision, great drive as well from there on to the end. So
thank you.
Yeah, well done, mate. Well done. Well deserved win.
Thank you.
Great job to all of our podium sitters. Well done, all. Thank you for joining in as well and talking to us.
Finally, 3 guys in the comms, man.
Yeah, it doesn't happen often.
Let's do it next week again.
I think in Mexico I was the only one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I had the same thing in China last week in Tier 3. I was the only person who joined.
Oh. Nice, man.
Nice.
That's fun, man. I love it, man.
Geez.
I love Monza.
Yeah, Monza's not a great track. It's not one we like running unless it is being run in real life. It's one we try and avoid because there do tend to be a lot of incidents. Yeah, surprisingly, yeah, turn 1 is a motherfucker.
I mean, I've never driven it at CDR before, so I mean.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Ooh, I think Monza's where I got my second ever win. Yeah, that was back in like season 3.
Ah. You're old. What? Huh?
Oh, no need for that. No need for that. I've been here from the launch.
Joke,
I've been here from the launch of CDR, and I can tell you what season every one of my wins came in. That shows you
That's
how
amazing.
little number of wins I've got.
But they count, man, and they feel the best. So
Oh,
nice
they
one.
don't. They were that long ago. No,
I'm
but
just
if I...
joking, mate.
No, you're all right, bud. You're all right. Thanks to the drivers. Well done, all you lads. You podium sitters, well done. Great drives. Thanks to everyone who's tuned in, everyone who's commented on stream. Join us Sunday night, 8 o'clock on our Twitch. Is it on Twitch? I think it's on Twitch. For Tier 3, we'll be racing here at Zandvoort again. And then, yeah, Tuesday will be our F2, half 8 at Monza. We'll see
It's
you
on
then.
YouTube though. Yeah.
Yeah, that is on the YouTube.